everybody. I say morning still because it isn't 12 yet. It's only like, 5 till, so we got a little bit of time. I am nothing but meals today. I have been challenged to only eat the serving size of everything that I eat today. And since I am just now finally getting to breakfast after a busy morning with work, I'm going to make dinner and get that in my crock pot and also have some breakfast and show you what I'm eating and sticking to the serving size of this. So, we're going to see how this goes because I'm really curious to know. So my supper tonight, I'm making barbecue chicken. And, let's see here. The serving size on a chicken breast is 4 ounces. I think that's half of a breast. It's frozen. I'm just going to put one in here because I don't even know if Andy's coming home tonight. So, into the crock pot we go. Okay, so we have a single chicken breast in my crock pot. Oh boy. Okay, so usually whenever I make barbecue chicken, obviously you need barbecue sauce. So for the barbecue sauce, the serving size on here is 2 tablespoons. Alright, 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce does not seem anywhere near being enough, but if that's the serving size on it, that's the serving size on it. Which also means I probably can't add any more to it once it's done cooking. Alright, so there's 1 tablespoon. Okay, 2 tablespoons. Let me just try to cover that. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can, I'm sorry. My smoke detector in my hallway, the battery is dying, and I haven't found a stool yet that I can reach. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. And I also add the IdealFit St. Louis barbecue seasoning, which has a 1/4 tablespoon for a serving size. I'm really curious to know how this is going to go. My goodness. It's so tiny. Oh man. I'm really curious to know how this is going to go. But I got faith in this because you're supposed to be eating the serving size anyway. I just usually go a little overboard with barbecue. Just because I really like it. Okay. So, we have our single piece of chicken, my 1/4 tablespoon of, or 1/4 teaspoon of St. Louis barbecue, and 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. Let's see how this goes. Now for breakfast, I am going to have my typical, not crazy just because it's so late in the day, oatmeal. And the serving size on here, oh good, it's actually 1 packet. So I can have a packet of oatmeal. That makes me happy. Okay. So let's dump you into the bowl. Oh, I guess it helps if you can actually, see what I'm doing here, huh? There we go. So that's now dumped. Almost. There we go. Gotta add the water. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh yeah, there's some water. of this real fast. Okay, I also put in apple slices whenever I eat my oatmeal. And the serving size on an apple is 1 apple. Good thing, right? Okay. There we go. I do love the Honeycrisp apples, so that's what I'm using for this. Okay. Just gotta get all this stuff off of here first now too. There we go. Come around this time to rinse it, that way I'm not in your way. Okay. What did you guys end up eating for breakfast today? I hope you guys had something good. You know, I'm starting to think, granted this is only like the first thing I'm eating, and it's really no different than what I eat normally, but I don't think sticking to the serving size is going to be as difficult as people make it out to be. I knew what I meant. Righty. Oh, that smells so good. I also don't really have a typical, like, meal times. You know, I'm not one of those people where it's like, oh, it's 12 o'clock, I need to eat lunch right now. I just kind of, well, now it's 12 o'clock and I am eating breakfast. So usually I try to get one snack in before I have lunch and one snack in before I have dinner. But because I'm eating so late in the day for my first meal, chances are I'm not going to have a snack in between breakfast and lunch. I will more than likely just end up having breakfast, and then I'll have like a lighter kind of a lunch, and then I'll end up eating my dinner. And I do plan on making rice as a side with this chicken, so I'll have to see what the serving size on rice is. I haven't done that, but I don't need to do that right now. And then hopefully, you know, I'll be full from eating. Okay, last chunk. Actually, that needs to be cut out. Okay. Now, here's where it may or may not be a little depressing. I like to put cinnamon on top of this too. There you go. So the serving size on cinnamon is somewhere. Why is there no serving? Oh, here we go. Nope. Oh, a teaspoon. I can have a teaspoon of cinnamon. Need another teaspoon. That's half a teaspoon. There's a teaspoon. Okay. Alrighty, so we got another teaspoon here. Seems like an awfully lot of cinnamon. It really is a teaspoon. Smells good. I'm sure it's going to taste just as good. Okay, so that's my oatmeal. I still need to get the rest of my breakfast together. So we're going to migrate over to my island, and I'm going to go ahead and finish up with what I'm doing. So walk this way. Okay. I still have a sign I need to hang. I haven't made it there yet. That's what's hanging out on the island right now. Anyway, ooh, you're like really shaky. Okay. So usually with my breakfast, I like to do a slice of toast or some eggs, but I'm out of eggs and my toaster oven is currently in hiding. So right now, I think since I'm going to have some apple cinnamon oatmeal, I'm going to have some chocolate peanut butter protein to go with it. And that's really not such an odd combination, especially if you've watched my videos. One of my favorite snacks is a peanut butter apple. So I'm going to take my scoop of chocolate peanut butter and all its goodness. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go grab some milk. I don't use anything too crazy, just whole milk whenever I make my protein shake. And we want to fill that to the 8-ounce mark. There we go. Give this a good shake while I go and put this back. I always try to start my days off with protein just because it's good for you. And I'd much rather have a high protein diet than like a high carb diet or high vegetables, you know, whatever you want to call that really. But so this is my breakfast and I'm really excited. Peanut butter chocolate's my favorite. And I guess I should, you know, probably actually get my oatmeal and eat that too. Dishwasher. Where's the spoon? Where's the spoon? There we go. Okay. Let's give this a good mix so that everything gets all around. And the cinnamon just isn't sitting on top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. And I will be back for lunch whenever we do some more serving sizes. Alrighty, so because I'm not even hungry yet, I'm just going to do a snack for my lunch instead of waiting and just making myself over full for the day. So right now I am throwing together one of my favorite snacks that I do make, and that is the lightly salted Planters peanuts and some dark chocolate chips. And then I usually just kind of like mix this all together. I'm not much of a trail mix person just because I don't like some of the stuff that's in them. I don't know why this isn't just opening. There we go. So instead of buying trail mix or Chex Mix and just picking out the foods that I like, I started doing this. And it's actually a pretty healthy snack because peanuts are good for your heart, and so is dark chocolate. And we just kind of like mix this all together. And then stuff like this Andy will take for his lunch too. And I did find out that he isn't coming home tonight. So half of the chicken breast in there is all I get to eat for supper. The other half I can put in the fridge for later. So let's get my snack. Okay, so the serving size is 20 peanuts. So let me grab a paper towel. Okay, so I get 20 peanuts out of this. And how many chocolate chips? 20. Okay, so I get 20 and 20. That's actually really perfect. So let's see, 1, 2, 18, 19, 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, we don't want that. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so as you can see, oops, as I lose some peanuts, I got my 20 and 20. And chocolate chip down. Okay, I have to grab another chocolate chip. This is like garbage. There we go. Alrighty. I love this snack just because of the simplicity of it, but it's also really good. Because it's almost like eating like a healthy Reese's peanut butter cup, and those are the best. So this is kind of like a guilt-free getting your sweet and salty in. I love this snack. But my supper will be done in like 2.5 hours, give or take. So this will be good for the time being. And then I will be able to get the rice on and everything else here shortly. So I'll be back. Alrighty, so my chicken is done cooking, which means now all that's left to do is for me to make the side. Not a big deal. I am going to use the Knorr rice side. So I got herb and butter rice right here, and I feel like that'd be a really good combination with it. So to make the rice, I need 2 cups water and 1 tablespoon of butter. So got my little tablespoon of butter here. We'll go ahead and stick this in the pot. And my 2 cups of water. Okay, so light that up. Alright, what else we got here? So, oops. So once this boils, I leave it covered for 7 minutes, and then I can eat. Okay, so guess we wait for it to boil. Hopefully it won't take forever. Alrighty, we are finally boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this in there. Okay, stir, reduce heat, and simmer for 7 minutes. Okay, so we'll reduce the heat. And that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let this simmer, and I will be back in 7 minutes when this is done cooking. Alrighty, I have the half a piece of chicken on my plate, and according to the packaging, 1 serving of rice is half a cup. Okay, so got my little half a cup here. It's time to get this to my plate and into my stomach because I am really hungry right now. So here's my half a cup that is now going to my plate. And I can't wait to eat this because I am very hungry. And it does smell really good. Not too bad. Actually, there's a little more in here. Okay. There we go. Alrighty, so here is my dinner. I got the 4 ounces of chicken and half a cup of the butter and herb rice. Butter and herb rice. And I am going to enjoy it. I did not add any extra barbecue sauce or seasonings to the chicken as it was cooking. I just did it as is. Everything was serving size. I really can't wait to eat. I'm super hungry. With it, this being my dinner, chances are if I do eat something else tonight, it will only be a snack, which of course if I do, I will have it on camera. Chances are I'm going to, just because this is really only the second time I'm eating today. But basically my golden rule of thumb is not to eat 4 hours before going to bed, and usually I go to bed around like 10 or so. So 6 o'clock is my cutoff. With that only being an hour and a half from now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to eat anything. This really might be it. But like I said, I'll be on camera just in case, you know, I decide to. And for now, Payne says hi. For now, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my dinner. And I'm sure I will be back to chat with you guys in a bit. Alright, so that's going to conclude this video for you today. I am not hungry at all, not even a little bit. So my chicken and rice dinner was my last meal for the day. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead, hang out by my tree here and watch some Disney movies on Disney Plus because I'm obsessed with the streaming service and you seriously need to get it. Also, speaking of the Disney Plus service, if you didn't know, because I didn't, if you purchase it and you upgrade your plan to pay $12.99 a month, you can now get the Hulu and ESPN Plus bundle, and it's all included with that. So take advantage, because I did. But I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I must say that eating the serving size really wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. It was actually a lot easier and still really filling. So, give it a shot. I know I always say eat the serving size, but a lot of that is with like your snacky stuff, not necessarily like your meals. But I honestly think from here on out it's just going to be eating the serving size because everything was still really good and still very filling. Obviously, because it's 6:30 and I'm not snacking. So that right there is already like a big step in the right direction. So with that being said, I am gonna end this video. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will chat with you soon.